And this, folks, is what it's all about. This is what I mean by lake-like living in and around Orlando. We're in Bella Collina just to capture the amazing views that this community specifically offers. But because of the rolling hills of Clermont and parts of Winter Garden and Southern Lake County, you can get this from a lot of different vantage points. But this is one of the most stunning that I've found. You can see, that's Lake Sienna behind me. You can see the condos. That's a wedding venue over there. We're standing in the middle of the event space at Bella Collina, which hosts weddings and different events. The pool and the clubhouse is right behind us. And you can feel the Tuscan-inspired environment that we're in. And the bonus is the views, because Florida's pretty much flat, and getting to see that on a daily basis right around the corner anytime you want, it just doesn't get any better than that. So let me show you a little bit more and what Bella Collina has to offer. And as always, this information is on the house. Up at the clubhouse at Bella Collina, and you can see, like I said, it's Tuscan-inspired. And I don't feel like I'm in even Florida, let alone Clermont, Florida. But let's take a peek at this amazing place. Come on. This is one of the event centers that Bella Collina offers. I've actually been to some events inside here. It's just a huge banquet hall, and it hosts everything from weddings to, we did a builder event here, any kind of special party, and it's all at your fingertips. If you live in this community, you have access to all these things. There's a spa on site, there's 2 restaurants, tennis courts, these banquet facilities. There's a really cool walkout basement area that we saw the views from before from the upper level. When you come out on the ground level, it's just as stunning. And you should appreciate it, because you don't get this in Central Florida. All right, so now we're inside of a new construction home inside Bella Collina, and I'm here with Pedro, who represents Dreamfinders Homes. And we're gonna just ask him a few questions about Dreamfinders, what they offer, about his take on the community, and maybe we'll answer some other questions too along the way. So I appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I've been in this model several times for some realtor events and to show it to clients. But tell me about the people who don't know, haven't been into Dreamfinders Homes. What's special about you and this community?
What's really interesting, I mean, for a person who's lived here 54 years, this neighborhood itself stands alone as far as country club living. You have 24-hour security. You got one of the nicest golf courses in the area. You also have a spa. You have restaurants. You have day and night tennis. You have pickleball, basketball, a great pool area. It's set up like a resort, but at the same time, it's your own home, and it's quaint and it's quiet.
Right.
And listen, if you're a person who's looking for security, there's 24-hour security here all the time. What we've done with these houses, we've kind of added some good features as far as pools, outdoor kitchens come with the house. We took out all the carpet in all these houses. We've upgraded everything to a gourmet kitchen. We've done some really nice things, laminate flooring throughout the house, upstairs and downstairs. This is a gas community, so a lot of you northerners that love gas communities and are looking for it, this is actually one of those options as well. What I love about it more than anything else, it's just quality, it's class. You know, if you're looking for something that's pristine and very different than anything else, Bella Collina is where it's at.
Excellent. That's my take too. And when we look at new construction, we get caught up in the glam items, but with Dreamfinders and some other builders in this community, especially, it's in the details that you don't necessarily take the time to pay attention to. Some of it's behind the walls and the insulation and the wiring, and it's the baseboards and the door frames and the 8-foot doors that you don't necessarily catch on to, because you're caught up with that 12-foot island and the backsplash and all the glam stuff. So Dreamfinders does a fantastic job of blending all that in together so that you have quality construction. It comes with a pool and an outdoor kitchen. You don't have to think about those things. So it's a package you can still customize, but it's got everything that you're gonna ever want in a home, especially
ready to move
this
in.
Price point. Yeah. So price points, where are we at?
Everything's
Size,
going to be
square
close
footage?
to, 1.1. The smallest house we have is going to be a little bit less than 3,100 square feet.
Okay.
A 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. Then the biggest one we're going to have is be close to 3,400 square feet, 6-bedroom, 5.5 bath.
Wow.
And like I said, they all come ready to move in. So everything's a quick move in right here. I have probably about 6 left.
Okay.
So they're going quick right now. The market's changed a little bit, and we got some really good features going on right now. If you use our preferred lender, we're going to help with some closing costs. We also have 4.9 fixed the first year and 5.9 fixed for the rest of the 30 years, which is nice.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I know today's rates, and that's a great incentive.
Yep.
So real quick about, does every home site have to be a member of the club?
They do.
Is that
it's mandatory
cost?
in here. There's
Okay.
2 of them. There's a sports membership and a golf membership.
Okay.
If you're a person that doesn't play a lot of golf, I tell you to start off with a sports membership, because later on down the road, if you get more into golf, you can actually upgrade it.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know. And cost on that approximately, is that
So
that's all? So the HOA is separate from the membership,
It is.
right?
So
Okay.
the HOA is going to be $370 per month. It's going to include your cable and your internet,
Okay.
which is pretty good, plus your 24-hour security. If you do the sports membership, it's $450 per month. If you do the golf membership, it's $850 per month. And the sports membership does allow you to play golf, just not as much as the regular one does.
Excellent, excellent. All right, I think that's all we need to know. I appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.
And I'll be back with some clients, right?
Thanks so much.
One of the things that I absolutely love about this model plan is this island. This is just one massive slab of quartz, and I think I'm in love. I'm gonna just wrap my head around it and maybe make a blanket and just lay here. Look at how big this is. I'm 6'2", and I've got all this extra room. This is just incredible, and it's seamless and spotless and just beautiful all the way around. It makes me laugh sometimes when I read the descriptions of when I'm showing resale homes, it says chef's dream and gourmet kitchen, and then I get there and it looks like something you would have saw on Sanford and Son in the 70s, and it's just I don't know if they're using AI to write their descriptions or not, but this is what I would consider a gourmet luxury chef's dream kitchen, because you've got all this incredible workspace. You've got all this cabinetry, this herringbone style backsplash, the hood that's vented outside, not up in the attic. You've got your double ovens. You've got that 3-point turn where everything's convenient, but there's lots of space. And it's just beautiful. Gas cooking, which I love. My background is obviously from the restaurant business, so gas is in my heart. I love this. Pantry space. You've got drawers instead of just a bunch of cupboard space. You've got everything you need right at your fingertips, and the finishes are incredible. So this is something, when I say gourmet kitchen, this should set the standard. So some other things about this home that I'm really enamored with are just the finishes, the style of the rooms. Like most bedrooms are just square boxes. This one has a bay window in it, and it's facing your pool and the golf course. So you're not gonna get that in every lot, of course, but look at this. We've got 10-foot ceilings with board and batten on the ceiling and on the walls. You've got 5-inch baseboards with a chair rail type here. The fixtures are amazing. The flooring, everything. And you've got room to arrange the bedroom around quite a bit. This is a king-size bed, so look how much extra space is in here. Sit and have your morning coffee while you're overlooking the golf course. It just doesn't get much better than that, right? You've got dual closets. There's a closet over here, and there's also another one in the master bathroom. And again, you don't get this kind of space. Most people's primary closet is just this. This one has a whole nother space inside the primary bathroom. You've got 8-foot doors. The finishes on the handles, everything is just top notch, right? Let's take a look at the bathroom. And again, you can see the finishes tell the story. You've got different height levels for your makeup drawer. You've got separate vanities, the light fixtures, the wall behind it just isn't drywall. And of course, the shower is amazing. You don't even need a door because of the way everything is angled, and it's floor to ceiling tile. The ceiling goes all the way up to the ceiling. So less cleaning, less worry about moisture damaging anything. You've got niches in here. Your controllers are right here, so you can turn it on before you step in the shower. All those little things that really matter to your comfort and enjoyment of your home. You don't have to step in the shower and turn on, get scolded or get cold when you're turning that initial water on. Those are the little things that you overlook when you're buying with a production builder. In custom builders, you can design all these things yourselves. And like I said, here's that other closet. And again, this is the size of most primary closets by themselves. And this has two of those. And they're not right next to each other. So you can have his and hers, or hers and hers, and his and his. Whatever it works for you, you've got all the space to do it. And little thoughtful touches like this, like a pocket door on the water closet. And again, even the nice finishes. So privacy, convenience, luxury, this place has it all. And another aspect that every home should have these days, in this modern world we live in where everyone's working from home, is a dedicated office space. Now this is actually could be used as a bedroom because you can see it's got a closet, it's got a door and a window. So it's got all those elements, but it also can function completely as a home office. Because it's set back from the other bedrooms, it offers you that privacy and space that you might need to concentrate and focus when you're working from home. All right, and one of those added bonus features is a bonus room. We have a lot of those in Florida, and they come in all shapes and sizes and functionality. But this one is one of the biggest ones I've seen that's a separate, complete separate space that you can see how massive this room is. And around the corner, there's a bedroom up here with a full bath. So you not only get all this functionality of this, it could be anything you want it to be, a second family room. You could put blackout curtains and make it a movie theater, whatever you want to do. This is enormous space. This is probably 20 by 25 room. Plus you've got a bedroom and a full bathroom up here too. So the possibilities are endless depending on what your family needs. This is upstairs in this model, so it really wouldn't work for a traditional mother-in-law type suite. But if you've got teenagers or multi-generational family that is okay with the stairs, this would work out perfect because look at this. You've got a full, this is the size of a lot of primary bedrooms, and this is just a separate room. And you've got a closet and access to the bathroom there as well, and stunning views, right? And one thing I wanted to point out to you, if you look out the window here, slate tile roofs. Those are my favorite, even more so than the Mediterranean tile. I love these slate tile roofs. They just add a layer of sophistication to the home. So the curb appeal of these homes matters too, because they're all very distinct. They all have different elevations, different characteristics from the exterior standpoint. But this community is stunning, and this home is no exception. And of course, this is what it's really all about, right? Enjoying the weather that we have all year long here. One of the benefits of living in a community like this, in a home like this, is having a pool like this. Everybody that moves to Florida, they put a pool in, they buy a palm tree, and they buy a convertible. Those are the three must-haves. And this pool is gorgeous. It's got a sun deck, it's got a built-in spa, it's got a water fountain in it, water features. It's got everything that everybody wants. And then look at the view behind me, this amazing golf course. Again, designed by Nick Faldo. It's an 18-hole course. It's just stunning. I don't have any other words for it because it's part of the clubhouse and the amenities associated with here in Bella Collina. There's so much more to this place. I can't cover it all, but just know that at every turn, every corner, you got to look up, look down. This is literally like being in Tuscany or Florence without the tourism. It's just, they've recreated this to feel and give you that sense of lifestyle that so many people long for. And it's within your reach. It's very obtainable, and you have to experience it in person. This is one of my favorite features of this particular model, but you'll see this throughout a lot of their models. But I'm in love with this, right?